righty anymore.
Yeah, it's like a cycle.
I feel.
It's a cycle. I'll come back.
Dude, so ever since I shaved my beard,
yeah,
I feel like I don't have wizard powers anymore.
That's rough, man.
That was the worst part. Leviosa means nothing now. Lumos, still a dark room.
All right, so this is like, is this match been played recently? Do you know?
This matchup?
Yeah, like Liam.
Yeah, I assume.
Yeah.
I don't really know. Obviously, I haven't been too active in the scene in the past couple of months, but Liam, though, has been on the come up, and I feel like if he's taken sets off like Dusty and like GaW and everyone, I feel like if they have been active as they both have, I would be surprised if he had. Chibo, thoughts on that? Yeah, is it close? What's your recent set count? Never mind. So Liam was like a fucking fraud and has never beaten Dot, but he's looking to do it right now.
I think Dot actually has like a download on Liam.
Yeah, because
Liam abuses certain like game mechanics.
Elements.
Yeah, exactly.
And Dot's kind of good on picking up on that kind of thing.
Yeah, and once you get that, like, you kind of
that's
do
like
well
the one.
it.
That's the reason I don't think Game Watch is like top 5. You know.
Yeah.
It's like since he does kind of have to rely on certain Game Watch things, it becomes easy for a Game Watch player to rely on them. And then, like, even though sometimes it can be hard to like think about how exactly you want to outplay something like that, if you can do it, you can get a Game Watch's number super easily.
Yeah. The only issue is sometimes there's just a character where, like, okay, so the way you play against like Game & Watches that aren't Mr. LZ is you wait for them to do like fair. You like don't punish anything, and then when
you wait for them to do fair, and then you get the grab.
Yeah, exactly. But
you know it's
and then when
that's what I do.
That's what the Strongbat said to me, and I went to Strongbat. I'm like, okay, so what if What if they don't fair? Like, what if it's LZ? And he's like, oh, you better hope you have a good character, because some characters just can't do anything about that. But I think Oli is like low key one of the characters that can like deal with it.
Really?
Yeah, I think Olimar is like gets like trashed by like fast characters. So like Fox and like
fast characters and like any character that has like a solid punish game.
Yeah.
Or like edge guarding materials, even if the like. In theory, Olimar has like a better like neutral, which is rarely the case. If a character has
Olimar's neutral is not that bad.
No, it really isn't that bad, especially if he has like a good Pikmin set. Like this one's pretty fucking sick. 2 purples, a red, and 2 blues, a purple, and a red. That's like as good as you can really ask for, because you got the killing power and you got the grab. It's like that's like really nice. But the second Olimar's off stage, honey, you can die at any percent. There's just such a myriad of characters.
Yeah. But like it's just like he just has some really good tools that are good against like a lot of weird characters. Like I know Dot's going to Shuffle. I think he's going to do well because like he's going to have to play against like Squirtle, Luigi, Samus, DDD. Like
he does well against like weird niche like lower mid tier characters.
But then you get those nice like melee characters like Fox, Falco,
Marth,
all of them just trash.
The only reason he does so well against Dusty is because they play so much. You know, like he just knows that matchup like the back of his hand.
Like I was playing Falco against Dot before we got here, and like it just seems so rough for Olimar because it's just like I don't have to respect the character.
Yeah, every time anytime I play Fox against Olimar, I'm like shit, dog, because like lasers beat out Pikmin. Like what?
Yeah,
that's like that's obscene.
It's done.
And like Shine follows up into anything, and you can still Shine Spike Olimar.
Yeah, it's rough. But yeah, so this is actually pretty close. Like speaking
it's a relatively close matchup, but I feel like Dot is more composed.
Yeah, for sure.
Not saying that Liam can't do it, obviously.
Yeah. I think Liam needs to like realize that sweet spotting up B is like actually ridiculous. Because
the weird thing is I've seen Liam get some pretty fucking nutty sweet spots too, but he just doesn't do it every time. And when you don't do it every time, that leaves you so susceptible to like characters that have strong back airs and things like that that can just like take you out in like one foul swoop.
Exactly. That's like
that.
Yeah, like with Loyal this weekend, like he always tried to recover like that, and I'm like, dude, if you just sweet spot it, I was done. Like I can't cover the sweet spot that well. And a lot of characters can't cover that sweet spot, especially if you save the jump.
Especially like. Yeah, if you save the jump, like, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, because you hold the ledge, and then he jumps into you, right? And then
like, unless you're, like, Meta Knight or, like, a Fox with really precise bears from ledge.
Yeah, it's just hard. And then, like, if you try to spike him, you could just stage tag, and then he lives, like, really long. So, yeah. Recovering high with Game & Watch is, like, the past. Get with the future, dogs. And Bacon seems, like, kind of sick in this matchup to, like, stop Pikmin.
Yeah,
no. It's, like, lagless.
I think this could be turned into a death combo if he plays his cards right, but...
It definitely could have. I don't know what kind of hammer he has right now.
One thing I definitely feel like I've noticed Liam improve a lot in his play from like the past couple weeks, which is a nutty phrase to say for a PM player, honestly, is his like follow-ups from Bear are like super smart. But I feel like one of the biggest problems with Liam is like he'll kind of like rely on Bear to get options, and I don't think that's quite gonna seal it. But oh, I thought that purple was gonna hit, and I was like, oh,
that would have been.
That was like super ballsy to throw out purple like that. But now he has 2.
Alright, this is when it gets really hard. Okay. This is like when it's really hard to play against Olimar.
Dot's like micromanagement of Pikmin.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah, that's done. But like, did you watch his micromanagement Pikmin towards the end? He realized he had a red and was like, I only want the yellow and I want the 2 purples, and just threw the red right off the edge and then went right into like a fair.
Yeah.
That was like so smart. Like if he didn't do that, he would have like fucked himself over in the order and like maybe not have won that game.
I think one of Liam's biggest problems that game, that it looks like he just got abused for really hard, was like he was pretty bad in his disadvantage state. So like when he was off stage or like trying to get back to center, he was doing it like totally in a punishable way. Like specifically thinking like on that last stock when he's on that smashable platform and he like double jumps over with like, and he tries to go for this landing and it was super risky. And he goes for this weird fair, like I don't know if it was nerves, but like you don't want to do that. You want to like, when you're in that disadvantage state, you need to minimize risk.
Yeah,
you need to like get back to where you're safe and you can like start playing the opponent on even ground again. Because you don't want to play risky, you know?
Okay, but can we talk about how it took him 8 seconds to get 52 damage?
Okay. I mean,
like, girl.
I mean, have you seen Dot versus Kais?
No.
He does like 90% in like 4 seconds, and he barely.
Is that the one
him.
where Dot like murks him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he just throws all
Love
the
you, Kais.
Yeah, Kais, you're cool. Sorry, but you kind of.
You're the only cool Connecticut player. Actually, no.
Flip's really nice. Flip's really nice.
HM04, that's my dog.
Flip is sick, actually.
Actually, Glue is also my dog.
Yeah. Wait, Connecticut looking kind of stacked.
Yeah, actually, Connecticut, like, Downfall's menu is pretty dope.
Yeah.
Actually, Connecticut, I fuck with y'all.
Yeah, you're cool, guys. You're cool.
3 purples. Dot told me he actually doesn't like 3 purples. He thinks that it's oversaturated and he doesn't have much variety.
Yeah, that's fair. I think 2 purples is like...
I think 2 purples and 2 blues in alternating order is like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Makes Olimar look high mid.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like my optimal lineup if I played Olimar, it would be like purple, purple, yellow, blue. That's my thing.
Actually, no, I lied. That's way better.
Yeah, because you get the spacing with the yellows, the grabs with the blues, and like the amazing projectile.
That backer was really clean. I hope that kills, but only because of how sick that was laid out. Yeah, okay, we're good.
Like that was like super weird because he was so far below him, and he like hits like the greatest hitbox in the back air. Like that's knowledge.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
Dot has. I feel like whenever I play Dot, I get like residual Olimar knowledge.
Right?
You know, I feel like I know all this random shit about Olimar, but only because Dot does.
I feel like I'm like the greatest player in the world like playing against Oli right now. Like actually.
Dude, if I ever play against like any other Oli player, they're like so fucked.
I've played like CP9 twice.
It's kind of like
oh my god.
Me playing against Ness before and after like Devin told me how to fight Nesses that aren't Devin. Because the difference between Nesses and Nesses that are Devin. Namely their projectile use, but still.
DK fired is the res lives. Oh, alright, so...
I think, honestly, it's not that big of a deficit, because if he upbeat there, he would have just gotten down tilted till he died.
Probably, as long as Liam did it right, yeah.
You know, I like how Liam learned how to F-tilt as Game watched like last week.
Nice.
That was a super meaty bear, but he didn't get anything off of it, and I don't think it's quite going to kill, but it's close. Some more percent. Or clean back air here. Oh, see, that's like the part that I personally struggle the most to like get it fighting Game & Watch. Like, I feel like I get baited easier by Game & Watch than any other character, just because like a bear there is like just so tempting, and it's like
really is.
And then he just comes out with like some super early down air with like that hitbox, and you're like, well, I got hit by that, and I guess it's my fault, but that's fucking dumb.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Yeah.
I think that's my biggest issue fighting Game & Watch is like. I feel like in other instances where I would have the correct amount of patience, it wasn't quite enough.
Yeah,
and I think that's what throws off a lot of people fighting Game & Watch.
I totally agree with that. There's so many landing hitboxes that like throw you off, and just like a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, I feel like every time I play a Game & Watch, it's just me hoping that they like make some dumb, like right there, like Liam put out a stupid fair and Dot put out a smart one.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
like,
that's so bad. Stop. Like, you see that? Did you see that? He's like in the corner, double jumps all the way over him. That's
and then just
horrible.
down airs. Like, why would he do that?
Horrible. Like, don't do that, please.
Look at this. 3 purples and a blue. I'd take that. Throw it off.
Alright, this is like This is the part of the game where he has the flowered like purples, and you're like, I need to kill him now, or I will die at 50. Like,
yeah. Flowering purples is some horrifying shit.
Yeah, it's like actually terrifying.
And let's not sleep on flowering blues either. Like their throwing power gets increased with like it's not just like damage done; it's knockback too with flowers and blue Pikmin. However, this set not looking too strong, but the yellows they got some good knockback and hit zone.
Yeah.
So
I think Liam is a really passive player at times, and I think it's gonna bite him right now, like because
that's just gonna slowly pick out a better Pikmin pull,
right,
and like get chip damage while he's doing it, and flower the blue and the yellow.
Yeah, that's not what you want. You know, Flower Bear is like +4 on shield.
Bullshit. What?
Yeah,
that's so dumb.
It does so much damage that it's super positive.
I think if Olimar didn't have the recovery issue, he'd be such a cool and interesting character.
Yeah.
It's a real travesty, if you ask me.
God. This is not looking good for Liam.
I mean, to be fair, it's not looking great for Dot.
You're right. I just feel like Liam's in a disadvantaged state. Oh, he made it back. That was safe. I like
but
that.
right here, like, ooh,
oh my lord, that would have been something.
That was like not too far away from shield
dash dance into the fair. Liam going for that fair. You don't want to do that. Don't.
So I'm assuming Liam's gonna play Vari now.
They're both gonna go to the loser semis and then or quarters, and then they'll play and they'll probably win.
Oh wait, yeah, you already played Vari. I'm fucking dumb.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we're gonna play winners finals on stream now.
No, I think we have to run through the losers a bit first.
All right, well I'm gonna use the restroom.